Hello friend, in today class we will learn about credit management configuration in S4HANA. Okay, so let's just start from configuration side. So I have written a step-by-step configuration that is applicable for credit management configuration. Okay, so there are 9 steps that will be involved to credit management configuration. First one is define credit control area. So you have to first create one credit control area, and based on that credit control area further configuration will be proceed. So let's first understand how we can create credit control area in SAP. So go to SPRO, SAP reference IMG, and there is option financial supply chain management where you can configure all credit management configuration related to sales and distribution side. Okay, so go to financial supply chain management. Then there is option credit management. In credit management, integration with account receivable accounting and sales and distribution. Integration with sales and distribution. So here there is option available define credit control area. Before this function, you have to make sure this deactivates SAP credit management. This should be active. This should be unchecked. Okay. If this will be checked, then that means you have deactivated SAP credit management. So okay. So let's start with creating one credit control area. So for example, FO I created one credit control area. Yes, 001. This one. So I'm creating second one. Copy this 002. Okay. So in this, you have to maintain your credit control area currency. So I have maintained INR. This is update option. What is update? So this is data updated in SAP SD. So there are multiple options. If you are putting blank, means no update from SD document. If this update of function is blank, means you are not updating any data in credit management exposure table. Okay. If you are selecting 12, means open order value on time axis, means open order will be considered, open delivery will be considered, and open bill will be considered. If you are selecting 15, means you are only considering only open delivery and billing. If you are selecting 18, then that means open delivery for sales order, means sales order, open delivery, and open bill. So this is ordered delivery billing, this is delivery billing, this is ordered billing. Okay. So based on your requirement and customer discussion, you can select out of this. So I have selected open order, open delivery, and billing. This is FI variant. So this is a variant you can select. I have selected K4, means calendar year, and 4 special period. In SAP standard, there are 6 in a special period. Okay, so because of that, I've selected K4. So you can also create, map risk category, credit limit, representation group. This all at the level of credit control area, but I am not putting here. Okay, and you can also applicable this credit control area to all company code by checking this. Save. So first step is completed. Now come to second step, creation of credit segment. So for creation of credit segment, this is define credit segment, but you have to create this credit segment from this option. Okay, define risk monitoring, master data, credit segment is this one. For example, I'm again creating second one, two. Again, in credit segment, there is currency option, exchange rate type, and this is the credit check. There is multiple option. One, main segment level, on segment level, and on main and level segment also. So if we are configuring any credit management related to any company group, okay. So for example, I have one company Tata. Okay, in that there is one company Tata Group. Okay, and there are multiple subsidiary under that. So when we are providing any credit limit to that company, for example, we are defining credit limit of 1 lakhs, but we are dealing with Tata Communication, Tata Consultancy, or Tata Chemicals. Okay, so I want for all combination of all credit limit of three companies should be maximum 1 lakhs. 1 lakh. Okay. Means if any customer that is using 40% from company one, 40% from company two, and 20% from company three, that means they can maximum use 1 lakhs as a credit limit. Okay. But if there is a requirement like this, then we can consider on main segment level only. So we will create one main segment as a Tata company. Okay. Or for every different segment, we will define credit limit. And if any user is creating sales transaction for all three credit segment, then all will be combined like that. Okay. So based on that, so I am selecting on segment level only. So whatever we are putting on segment level of credit limit, that should only consider. Okay. This is credit limit request. Okay. If you want to put any user want to put credit limit, but that should be go to the approval, then you can map. Okay. So this is the case type. Okay. So you can map out of this. This is our degree. So I have put 30, 45, 60, 90. So overdue will be first overdue will be in 30 days, second will be in 45 days, third in 60, 90, and 20. And due will be calculated in the same way, but you can put also in different way. Okay, you can put multiple dates. So I've created this. Credit segment has been created. Let's come to the next point. That is create risk class. So we can create risk class. Go to the credit risk monitoring master data. Create risk class. So there are a standard 5 type of risk class. For example, first one is A, that is no default risk. Means customer is coming under A, means there is no risk. If B means low risk. Okay, this is very low risk. This is low risk. This is medium risk. This is high risk. This is very high risk. And you can automatically define risk class for any customer based on your score. If the score is comes under 101 to 1000, very low, 21 to 100 low, 11 to 20 medium, 6 to 10 high, and 0 to 5 means very high risk. Based on this risk class, system will behave in credit management. So first understand we have to create multiple risk class. So we have created 5 risk class, and in SAP standard, this all 5 will be created automatically created. You don't no need to create. Okay. So this class has been created. Now come to next point. Credit control area and credit segment assignment. So what is my credit control area? S002. And what is my credit segment? This one. Mapped. Automatically, what is the option map in credit control area for the update? Automatically this will come. Okay. You can change from here also. If you will change from here, that will automatically change to credit control area. Okay. So what is next step? This all four has been completed. Now you have to assign this credit control area to your sales area. So what is my sales area? My sales area is S001, SD, and FT. And here credit control area is this one. So I am changing to 2. Okay. So this is also. Now comes to net. define credit groups. What is credit group? Credit group, there are three credit group in SAP. One is for sales order, second one is delivery, and third one for goods issue. Okay, so these all three is already created in SAP, so no need to create from our side. Now, next one is assign sales document and delivery type. Okay, so go to here. If you are configuring credit management at the level of sales document, then you have to map here. And if you are configuring at the time of delivery, means sales order should be created, no restrictions should be our sales order, then you have to configure based on your delivery type. So what will be delivery type? For example, my delivery type is this one. So we will map there. Out of this, which credit group will be mapped here? Okay, so this one, right? Or for credit group GI, this one. If for example, we are doing configuration for sales document, so I am putting here also. So my sales document type is ZOR2. So D. D means there is also no credit limit. If this is blank, then credit limit will not check for this particular sales document type. If this is A, means simple credit limit check and warning message. Credit limit will be run and system will provide warning. If you are putting B, that will show as a error. If you are putting C, then automatically credit limit will run, and if that is failed, then automatically delivery block will be automatically mapped in that documents. Okay. If you are putting D, credit management, automatic credit control will be show. System will show how much credit limit is going to fail. Okay. For example, let's start from A. And this is credit group. We will map on 01 because 01 is for sales order. Okay. Let's understand from one by one. You are putting A, then this is not required. Okay. Credit management A, B, is C is not uh, supporting in S4HANA. So just you have to be, we have only created D. Okay. D and this is 01. This would be mandatory in this case. Okay. Why this is mandatory, I will explain. Okay. Next, define automatically credit control. So this credit control credit control will run on three parameters. First one credit control area, second one risk class, third one is credit group. That's why system is asking credit group as a mandatory when you are configuring that. Okay. So what is my credit control area? Yes, 002. Right? Risk class. What is my risk class? What is my risk class? So my risk class is 5. So I'm configuring, I can configure for all 5, I can configure for 2, I can configure for 3 also. So I am configuring for B. So what is B? And what is credit group? Credit group is sales order. And here for medium, for low risk. Okay. See, no credit check. You can also put no credit check. The order, delivery, and easy run. So item check at the item level, system will also check. Okay. This is deviation. For example, your credit limit is 1 lakh. You want if user is trying to create sales order for 1% extra of 1 lakh. So that should be deviate. Means you want to put tolerance. So you can also put tolerance. For example, I'm putting tolerance of 10%. And you can also put tolerance in number of days also. Okay. Number of days means credit days. This is credit amount percent. This is credit days. So I'm only using deviation percent. You should check this to activate the credit management. And this is reaction. So there are four reaction here. A, warning. B, error. C means warning plus credit limit exceeded information, and D means error with information. For example, I'm selecting C because this is very high list. I don't want to show credit management failure message as a error, so I am putting C. What is C? A means warning plus detail. What is D? B means error message plus credit limit detail. And if you will tick here, so automatically block will be considered. Okay. Yes. Oh no, sorry. Credit limit. What is credit limit? Yes, 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 yes. Sorting. Okay. There's one more configuration is required. Defined as category. This one. You have to map your credit control area with risk category. Okay. So I'm mapping that. What is my risk category? B. What is my credit control area? I will map one more. Okay. Like D. Okay. Now we can able to map this. Define automatic control area. 0. E. Okay. 1%. Credit management. C. This was not required. New one. This one. D. This one. High defaults. This one. D. Why? These were blocking. And now we want to also block. So this is also 5%. Okay. So all configuration has been done to related to this one. Now let's create one fresh customer so that we can able to show you BP organization FLCU01. This is my accounts group 67 EN India 30 sales and distribution. This is my credit sales area. This is my okay input terms. This is XDX. This is my payment terms. This is my account assignment group. This is tax classification. Okay, save. Let's extend UKM. This we use for credit management. Okay, so use UKM 2.0. There is option credit profile. You have to maintain credit profile of this customer. So what is my rule? I am using this rule. Based on this rule, a score, risk class, all will be auto determined. Okay, so I am using this one. Automatically a score will be taken by based on your formula. So this a score is based on formula. You can put your own formula based help on Avapor as well, and based on that you can automatically create a risk class. So when what is my let me show you. this is my credit risk category, risk class. Where is my risk class? This one, master data, and this is my risk class. Okay. So what is my risk class? B. And what is my number? 21 to 100. If any score is coming under 21 to 100, that should be considered as a B. Okay. So that's why system automatically taken as a B. How this 22 is coming? So 22 is coming based on your score formula. So there is a score formula. For example, create rule. This is my create rule. So I have selected this rule. B2B new. So this is my rule C. This one. And there is a score formula. So this is my score formula. This is my credit limit formula. So this is my credit limit formula. If credit segment is main segment, then this formula should be run. If this is 01, what is 01? 01 this one. So if you want to map your own, then system will also work. For example, let's credit segment. What is my credit segment? 002. My credit formula, this one. Validity, excessive. Okay, maximum you can say. Okay, and this is rating procedure as well. There is also rating procedure, and this is my score. So hope you understand how a score and credit limit is coming. Okay, and if you are talking about this formula, for example, I have used this formula. So this formula can be defined here. Based on your formula, system will calculate your number. For example, this is my limit B2E, this one. Okay, this is my formula editor. So go to the formula editor. This is the formula. Okay, so our formula can be defined here. Credit limit. Okay, so let's come to the last point. So okay, let's come again. So to show the changes. So I have created BP 13. This one is my BP. So I'm extending to KM. Okay, come to the credit profile. Rule. I'm choosing B2B. Automatically a score will come. Risk class will come. Okay, and see. Okay, this is checking rule. Default all check active. Credit limit check only. Credit limit check only dynamic. This is a static or this is dynamic. Okay, so I'm putting dynamic. Or you can also use this. So static credit limit. Okay, all check active. This is credit group. Credit group means this customer related to corporate. This is related to small. This is subsidiary. So I'm using. This is also rating procedure that will explain in separate class, okay? Because this is also a separate topic related to rating procedure, scoring, how system will payment do the payment behavior, okay? So that will be also discussed in one class, okay? So this rule, risk class, checking rule, credit group, these all are important. So come to the credit segment to define the credit limit. So there is option first credit segment. So I have created credit segment SO02. Okay. So let's select it. So see, 4 times 0 credit segment. This is main segment. Okay. And this is my segment. Okay. So based on your setting done on the credit control, credit segment, this will be behave. For example, you have putting here, you want to, that should be also part of main segment. That is based on your configuration. So let's, I'm doing the segment of this one. Okay. Automatically rule is coming from credit profile, limit defined. So I'm putting limit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 lakhs. See, I have put in request in this configuration. Let me show you this one. Credit list monitoring, master data, credit segment. So this is my credit segment. So we have 1 minute. Credit request has been defined for this. Okay, requested amount is this one. You can reject from this option, accept from this option. Okay, so I'm accepting this. Release. If you are not, for example, I'm putting some different value. Okay, this one. Save. There is one option. There is one T code based on that you can approve separately also. Okay, so I'm approving this. Release credit limit. So now for this customer, credit limit is 1.5 lakhs. And you can also put your validity as well. Okay. This is credit exposure. Credit exposure is zero, means you have not used any amount and utilization is 0%. Okay. You can also block in credit management and you can also put the block region. Okay. So for example, credit limit exceeded. Save. Now create one sales order. What is my customer? 13. This is my, this data should be filled. See, this customer has been blocked. Why? Because in customer master, I have blocked this. So this will be not usable. This one. Okay. Let's remove this. Okay. This will get accepted. So you can also block. This is my material. This is my quantity. This is my customer material number. And this is my price. What is my price? 50,000. Okay. See. Sorry. Customer has wrong currency. So let me correct the currency. So what is currency? Currency is euro. Okay. Why? Okay. So we have to also, sorry, already opened. So FLCU credit segment. Let's go to this. So, so now create sales order again. PA01. Okay. Material, order, quantity, customer material number, and this is my amount 50,000. System will not show any error. So let's come to 50,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Save. Okay. Credit segment S002. Let me check what is my currency at credit segment. HANA, that is okay. So why that is coming in under? Okay. Hopefully this is matter of currency. Okay. So what is currency? Add it. Net value pricing, why is pricing not same? Document is complete. 50,000 INR is coming. Credit amount 50 is okay, and exceeded by, why this is showing 21. Okay, let's come to the automatic again. This one, automatic sales and distribution, automatic credit control here. This one is for B. Okay. Okay. If you will put here D, okay, D, then system will not allow to save this sales order. Currently they are allowing to save, but now they will not save. For example, I am putting some value, for example 50,000. This is my 60,000. Okay. Okay. So now let's see the data for this one. UKM credit management. Sorry, that is in use. Let's change this. C. You have to change D. Okay. And in configuration, sorry, this will be C. That is not the issue. Okay. Save. We will change this one. Okay. This one. Okay. Already that is complete. So now come to create new one. V01. C. Credit limit has been exceeded. C. System will show error. Why? Because I have guided this customer comes under D category, and if any credit limit is going beyond this defined credit limit, then system should not allow to save the sales order. Okay. So how that will work? That will work on based on your this configuration. Okay. So if you are putting D, means error will be show, and this is D blocking. So blocking will be, okay, this will block. Okay, so this is the complete configuration of credit management. Okay, for any query, for any doubt, you can put in comment. Okay, thank you.